And welcome to my kitchen. This is Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, where I teach you how to use kitchen tools along with really quick recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Because if you can't duplicate it, why show it, right? So anyway, let's get going. We're going to be doing the chocolate banana dessert and my healthy oatmeal muffins. So let's put this over, and I'm going to not wait, but we're going to cut these grapes while we have some people come in. So first of all, healthy muffins, instead of using raisins, you can use grapes. And I need another little cup because we will put them out. So when you cut your grapes to go into a recipe, and these are seedless grapes, you can use green grapes, you can use these red grapes, okay? Any type of grape you can use, or almost any type. Don't use the ones with the seeds, because then you have to take the seeds out, and that's an extra step. All right, so just cut them up into like either at least quarters, if not eighths, or if they're really big, then do quarters and then cut it into thirds. So this one's like half, a quarter, and then a quarter. So you get eight little pieces in here, and each muffin will have about 2 grapes in it altogether. So instead of 1 raisin, which is full of sugar, and you really don't want all that sugar in you, right? You really want to use these grapes. So this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to cut it into 3. So now I have 12 pieces of grapes on there. Hello there. How are you doing there, Aiden? Would you like to come aboard? And you can read comments or talk while I am prepping this up. And I was going to do this beforehand, but you know what? When I do live broadcast, I show you, I'm only doing this one twice because this is a small grape. When I do broadcast, I like to show you from beginning to end and know, like, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh my gosh, that was so quick. And then you're at home struggling to do it. So I have all my ingredients together to do both recipes. And I could have done 2 different TikToks, but I was like, hey, I want to have this one dessert for tomorrow, and I'll probably have 2 muffins tonight along with muffins for tomorrow. So if you're looking for a healthy version, well, people are having all those blueberry muffins. Yeah, you can put blueberries in this recipe, no problem. I actually put apple slices, but I don't want to cut up an apple for it, and I already ate part of an apple today. So put in whole fruit rather than dried fruit. Yeah, you all think that dried fruit is great for you, but it has a lot. You're in bed, okay. It has a lot of sugar, and you really shouldn't have that much sugar in you with the raisins. You know, they're good occasionally, but not all the time. All right, and I noticed my mat is upside down. I am a Pampered Chef consultant, and I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, where I teach you here on TikTok, and then this video will be downloaded and then uploaded over to YouTube so that it's in prosperity should anything happen to one of the other platforms. It's also, I put it over on Facebook, either my business page or my VIP group. All those groups are in my link. You can actually go ahead and check them out there. All right. Let's see. Being a Pampered Chef consultant, so far this month, 0 sales. I haven't even tried, you know. I don't know what I'm doing with my business, but I love their products. I use these products every day. And notice I'm not doing the finger pointing here on my knife. It's better to hold your knife like this than it is like this. I'll have to go back and make sure I'm doing it that way. But after a while, when you hold your knife correctly, you'll always go to that position versus the rickety rackety, because this one, there's no it's a danger to you and others when you hold it with the pointer finger. I used to do this, and now I learned that you hold it like that. Same with the chef's knife. Just hold your knife correctly. It's definitely one of the tools you need in your kitchen all the time. And a sharp knife is great, but a dull knife will injure you quicker than you can turn on water. All right, there you go. Hey, there's Cracking the Sidewalk is in the house. Welcome, Kim. How are you doing? We are slicing up our grapes for our oatmeal, and I'm breaking this up into 2 different sections. We're doing the grapes first. I was going to have all this prepped together, but it's plop, plop, fizz, fizz. But you don't know, hey, this takes about, 5 minutes to cut up these grapes. And it's about a cup worth of grapes, and one went behind here, one's on the egg. My eggs are at room temperature. I just got my Greek yogurt out, so that will be room temperature probably by the time I get to it. So this here is our 1 cup of cut grapes. and they will act as a sweetness to our oatmeal muffins. All right, next. So that's one recipe. And these recipes, you can message me for them, okay? Or send me an email thing and I can send it to you. But I use the same one over and over again, and then I add things to it or take it away. Like this time I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla to this recipe. I have 1 apple diced, but I'm not doing an apple because I don't want to get rid of my other apple. I'm going to have that tomorrow for a snack, or probably Saturday. And then I have my chocolate banana dessert. Now you have to love bananas and chocolate on this one here. If you don't like bananas, you don't like chocolate, skip this one altogether. But this is a very healthy, very sweet, very banana. I think it's like fudge, but the original recipe said it was more like brownies. There's no way this is brownies. It's more like a pudding, a thicker pudding. And I am going to put in pea protein, which is a Pampered Chef pea protein. You can put in vanilla protein if you like, but I found that when I use the other proteins like vanilla protein, it had an aftertaste due to the sugar that was in it, and I don't want that in my dessert. And I'm going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla onto this recipe, which I've never done that. I think I've done almond before. I can't remember, but I'm going to add in a little bit of vanilla on this one just because I want to change it up, right? So how's mom? Mom is doing very well, and thanks for asking. And we're gonna do this chocolate chip banana. It's 4 servings, and it'll be like 1 point, I think it is, for each serving. All right. So before we do that, we need to get our little. I'm gonna be cooking it in the 3-cup glass leak-proof container, and I got a piece of parchment. I put water on it and I wrinkled it all up, watered it, and then I rolled it out on a paper towel or a towel so it absorbs the moisture. So it's a lot easier to put this in here because you're wanting, because this is a very wet dessert, you're wanting to be able to pull it out. Now when you pull it out, there'll be a lot of moisture on it, so you may have to change your paper on it later on. All right. Remember that strawberry shortcake? No, I remember the lemon thing that we did, Aiden. Good evening, JFJ. How are you doing? So get your parchment, and I just made it because it's a little bit more flexible when you do it this way. So my paper is ready. I don't have to spray it or anything. It does pull away. So I have these bananas. I went to Winn-Dixie today after my Weight Watcher weigh-in, and I try to get the ripest bananas there because I only had a few of them here, and I need both of them for my desserts here. So we're gonna do banana there, and you can make this in the mixer. I should have done this in the mixer, but we're gonna do it in the blender. It does really good in the blender too. All right, so we're going to do 4 bananas, and this one's quite ripe, but oh well, we have to use this one. It's not going to be as sweet as normally, but the riper the bananas, the sweeter your dessert will be. All right, so this one's not going to be as sweet, all right? And 1 more banana. This one's a little bit more ripe. If you get them like this is a nasty one that we're going to use in our muffins. This is the kind you want, okay, in that range. All right, how is Weight Watchers? Weight Watchers is great. I'm at Lifetime for over a year and a half now. I think I've been at Lifetime. And my weight, I'm supposed to range no higher than 148. I weighed in at 147.2, so I'm at the higher end of that. No problem. We're gonna knock that out of the ballpark one of these days. I'm gonna add in my vanilla now, just a 1/2 teaspoon of the vanilla. All right, there. Just hopefully it breaks it up, because these aren't as ripe as I like them to be, but I wanted to make this today. All right, let's put that down. All right, next we are going to be mixing this up, and I'm going to be using the Pampered Chef Flex Plus. This is 3 tools in 1. It's as an attachment for a immersion blender, what's that thing called? Manual food processor, and the blender here. So we're going to mix this up. Nice. Yeah. And so I did post, we have a group here in Southeast Coastal Georgia in Kingsland that's on the Weight Watcher group. And I posted my TikTok. I have a TikTok on here making my Olay tortilla. I'm breaking this up so the beater doesn't have to do it as much. And I posted the TikTok on their little, I don't know, it's like it looks like Facebook, but I just put it in the group, in my Weight Watcher group, my local Weight Watcher group. And if it can help me, maybe it might help somebody else, but it's 2 points. It's a small tortilla, like a, hand-sized tortilla. And I put the Laughing Cow cheese on it, and then I make an egg. You can do any kind of egg. I like it over easy if I'm sitting down and can squirt some liquid out of the yellow part, or well done if you're on the go. And I put a cayenne pepper and cumin in it, and then I toast it on the outside. And you can freeze those and just bring them, wrap them in parchment, and then put them in your grab and go for breakfast or a snack even. I like to make those when I come home from working at night. All right, so you see how this is breaking up. We're going to put, hello, I am Tiger. How are you doing? Let's see, I'm going back to see if I have any. Hi, JFJ, good evening. Killsock, how you doing, girl? All right, let's see. I think I got everybody's. There's Sunshine from Cacao Mall, because we have sun here. All recipes, how are you doing? And, oh my God, is that Monica? That's Monica, I think. Is that Monica in Texas? I think I missed your name. I saw your picture. Where's your mix and mash? The mix and mash won't do for this because you really want it pureed, like really like juice. All right, not this one. Okay, so we're going to turn this on and mix it up. And again, the blender should have been, I think that's the best I ever did was in the blender. But I didn't get it all out. We can always switch it over there, but, well, once you're in a process, you just stick with it, right? I think one time, the first time I ever made this, I did a mix and mash on this one, and it took forever to get these bananas to a liquid consistency. Okay, let's beat it up again. Gotcha. Okay. There we go. And this one, you want it really as smooth as you can get it, so the blender would be a great option for it. And I didn't want to use another tool that I have to clean, okay? So we're using one tool. All right, let's mix it up a little bit more. And this might take a while, whereas in the blender, it's done in seconds, all right? There you go. All right. So if you want something that's really good, this is definitely a really easy dessert to make, especially if you make it in the blender. Should have made it in the blender, y'all. I think that was the best way I've ever made it. Because it gets to be like soup. And you pour it in, and it's really good consistency. Hey, should I do that? I think I'm going to put it over in the blender. What do you think? Let's put it in this blender, because in that way I can just use this over again. All right, let's just flip the camera. And you're going to have to see, let me see if I can find how I flip the camera. No, settings, no, I don't want that one. Is it forward? No, I don't want that. I am sweating up a storm, y'all. It's under enhance. Enhance, flip camera. Hello, hello. And yes, I am sweating. So over there is my blender. Right there. And we can get this blender. This is the water for the dog. All right. And let's just get the blender out. Because this is going to be so much easier to do it in the blender than it is that. Because you know what? The bananas aren't as ripe. Okay. So we're going to get this out. This is the bag that comes with it to strain it to make like nut milks and stuff. And let's get a scraper. Of course, it's Pampered Chef. And we're just going to put it right in the bowl. This is going to be so much faster. And I'm not even going to clean out this bowl because we're going to use this bowl again to make the muffins. All right. So we're going to keep that over there once we get this done. And this one was 4 ripe bananas, but my bananas aren't that ripe. 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Let's get a tablespoon out. Here we go. Here. Oh, and this blender is on sale, $60 off in the month of February. So you only have a few more days to get this for 6% off. I love this blender. It's a cooking blender. It actually cooks up to 212 degrees, I believe. That number. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, got that. So we got the cocoa powder. And now I'm going to be putting in the Enrichables, Pampered Chef Enrichables, and this is a protein. It's so hot, Monica. I'm sweating. I was just out walking. I finished up my walk, my numbers. I finished up my numbers at 400, so I'm at 423. That's why I had 44 minutes of heart rate, and so far today on my steps I did 13,500. So that's, and the weather's hot. It was like 86 degrees today. So it's very, very warm here. Oh, wrong one. We're gonna get this one. So pea protein. It doesn't taste like anything, and I forgot where I put my little spoony things on this thing. I think I threw one out. Let me get another one. So it comes with a scoop. For some reason I threw one away, or I used it for something else. I use the scoop that this comes with for coffee, to scoop out my coffee and put it in my little container for my Keurig machine. All right, so this one we're gonna do 4, because it's 4 servings. And we're just gonna add in four of these scoops, 4 good sized scoops. And, all right, 1. That wasn't quite a full one. And then here, that's a 2. 2, 3, and 4. 4. All right. Got the 4 in there. All right, and all we're gonna do is turn this thing on and let it blend. And this is so much easier than doing the machine. I don't know why I didn't think of it beforehand. Done. All right, so we're just gonna go over, custom blend, go up to 6 or 7, and just let it blend. Oh, good. Yeah. All right, so less than 30 seconds, and you're gonna see the difference. This is like the consistency that you want it to be, like really pure, like really creamy, and that's how you need it to look. All right, there you go. Aiden, we all are having unseasonal like temperatures. Yeah, it's like really warm. All right, let's put this back over here, and we're gonna pour it into our container. Tap hearts and share out to 5 of your friends on TikTok. That'd be great, or on YouTube when it gets up over there. All right, so I need to go enhance and flip camera. There we go. And then we're gonna go back down. Yep. And I'm gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna get our container. And I have my oven heated to 350 degrees. And I'm gonna get that nice little scraper, and we're gonna pour this right in. And again, the consistency of this is like thicker than a milkshake. All right, and you're gonna try and put it all in. There you go. And again, this is really easy, especially when you do it in a blender. Definitely do it in a blender. I think I did the blender the last time. I was thinking, oh my God, I should always do it in the blender. Because the first time I ever did it, I was there mashing for like, I don't know, 30 minutes to get those bananas down to a creamy consistency. Oh. This would actually be really good if you froze it. It would be like ice cream, because the bananas freeze up just like ice cream. And there is, look how nice and thick this is. This is like super thick. See how that is? All right. What blender is that? This is the Pampered Chef Deluxe Cooking Blender. And it's on sale this month, in the month of February. I think it's $2.89. It was $3.60 something. So it's like 60 bucks off in the month of May, or month of February. Where am I? May. I'm way ahead of schedule there. All right. Trying to get it all out of the blades there. And again, yes, you can probably freeze this and make it into like an ice cream too. I think the next time I'm gonna try that, because this is the same ingredients I used to make that ice cream, the nice cream. Remember, I used to make that nice cream. Oh, that is nice. I'm gonna do it this way next time with that nice cream. Great idea. All right, so we can take a lick of the spoon, because there's no eggs in here. Oh yeah. All right, so let's put that down, open it up a little bit, and we're gonna bake this. And again, it's bananas and cocoa powder. I put a little bit of vanilla on here, and I should throw some sea salt on top. Let's see, I don't need sea salt, any good ones? Any good sea salt? And see how that works. because it'll be like chocolate and salt, you know. Here, I'm going to use this real salt because this is a little bit thicker blend. I'm going to use this thicker sea salt, or it's actually salt from the beds of Utah. And then I'm just going to put on like a couple little on the one corner or so, and we'll see how this is with salt on it. That's a lot of salt, Alexis. All right, there we go. We'll put it on one side and just see how this. Now, I've never done the salt before. All right, there. We're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, it will come out a little jiggly, which is fine. You want it to move just a little bit, but not like this. This is like a thick mousse. All right, so put it in the oven, 350 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 22 minutes.
22 minutes, starting now.
All right, got it. Now, whew, flip it over. Let me see what you're saying. Flip camera. Hello? Yeah, see, look, I am sweating up a storm here. We need to rinse this out, and we're going to clean it up and put it, this blender cleans itself. You do never submerge this part here, because this is where the guts is, and you don't want to get this wet. So we're just going to rinse this off. Switch my bowls. Put that down there, and rinse it off. Now this does take a lot longer when you do the broadcast than if you did it at your house, because you will be talking through the steps and repeating over and over again. I'm going to try and get all of it down from the bottom out. All right, most of it's gone out. Do it one more time. We're gonna put in here 3 cups of water, and then I'm gonna put in just a tad of soap, and the machine's gonna clean itself. I know my hair got really long. Right. I think I got it. Even though the water's dirty, don't worry about it. You're gonna rinse it out anyway. You're gonna put this back on. There, and we're gonna use, I use Dawn. And you just get that one little dollop. That's all we had, one little drop. Get your lid, and you're gonna put your lid on here. And we're gonna cancel out. We're gonna go to heat it wash down here, and I'm gonna push it down. And that heat it wash is gonna get to 140 degrees, and they'll be done. All right. Aiden says, Alexis, you need to recommend Alexis is on Weight Watchers, so nuts and a lot of calories. Yeah, you can add nuts. You can add whatever you want to it. You just have to be accountable for what you're eating. I know that the way I make it right now, like how it is made with 4 bananas, 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and I put my protein powder in there. It comes out to 1 point per serving. I thought it was 1 point. I put it on my Weight Watcher thing, and it came up. It could be 2. Even if it's 2 points for a quarter of it, that's a lot on there. Yeah, my hair got really long. I had it really cut. We cut it up to here last October, not October 22, but 21, and it's grown quite a lot. So, and I didn't like it short. But I have been cutting it myself, like these bangs. I had them straight earlier today, but the humidity and the heat here is just curling this thing. And if my hair was short, it would curl like this. It would be awful. It would be like just wear a cap all the time. So, all right. So even if it's say it's 2 points, it's still a great dessert for 2 points. Where can you eat chocolate that's 2 points and have a lot of it, right? Let's see. I think we're up to everybody on there. Good to be on top. Yep, there you go. It feels like May. It feels like September. It feels like August in Pennsylvania. Wait, since you stopped light, we've all needed you. We've needed you. Where we? Oh my God, Aiden, I can't read that. All put on weight since you stopped live streaming. You know, I try, but I haven't been eating as much. I've been eating the wrong things, okay? And so I made a commitment to myself not to have flour, sugar, or chocolate. Although that's chocolate, I meant like Hershey Kiss chocolate, okay? So I don't want to eat the Hershey Kisses or the Dove candy that my mom has. I don't want to eat the cookies in the pantry, all right, or the potato chips on top of the refrigerator, or the pretzels on top of on there. So if I can avoid the manufactured made chocolate, the cookies, there it goes, it's washing itself. That goes on for 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Yeah. The chocolate and all that other stuff. No, not really, because I don't want to. I've gained over 20 pounds, Monica. What the heck? I thought I was bad, gaining 5. I need to take off the 5 pounds. All right, and I know all that walking is just once I stop eating that cookies. I mean, I would come home and take a cookie, take 3 Hershey Kisses, come back, have a handful. I say 10 potato chips, yeah, right? And then I go back and have some more sandwich cookies, all right? That's the 5 pounds right there. And I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with myself. You saw Hershey chocolate Easter candy. I know it's all over the stores right now. So now that that's clean, and we're gonna let it go, and then we're gonna flip us over and get the muffins done. And oh, I forgot to do the step-by-step. I always try to remember to do the step-by-step so everybody can do it, but oh well. I'm gonna have to freeze the camera here and then take step-by-step pictures. So we're gonna be doing and I've done these muffins many times. I think I started doing them on Periscope and then went over to halves and I did them on halves. But this is the basis of that recipe. And you see, it's my tattered, this is probably from January. I made 2 batches since January, and this is my third, I think it's my 3rd batch. And you're on Weight Watchers, okay. Do you drink your water? Let's get some water, Monica. Get some water. I need a glass. Oh, here's my glass from earlier. We're gonna use this one. Monica, sometimes I get tired of water. We have 18 seconds left. Sometimes I get tired of water and I drink the club soda or seltzer water, and it's just like soda without sugar. I love it. Need more water. So when I open this thing, okay, this thing here, this thing's hard for me to open. It's either like, so, oh, look, I have chocolate on my arm here. It's hard for me to open, and so I use the Pampered Chef jar opener here, and it has a serrated edge on one side and a straight blade on the other, not blade, but just a straight edge on one side and a serrated one on this side. This side has a serrated one, you see that? And you just put it in here, and the one I did here on TikTok, it sort of went all over the place, but it's just water. So just, you hear it? I'm just turning it. Oop, I got it. Get it, Alexis, get it. I'm trying to get it off. It's wrapped on that little thing there. So anyway, this is a great tool for anyone that has arthritis or can't get these or jar lids open, like pasta jars and stuff. Okay. All right, let's get a glass. And I saw this one girl, I forget who she is. She's a photography lady that has red hair, and she just had a knee replacement. And she said to get eggshells and put them in your coffee, like if you make a cup, like the Keurig without the pods, and you put eggshells. So I'm saving this for tomorrow. I already did one, and I thought, well, I'm not sure if it took out the bitterness or not, but the eggshells actually have calcium in it. I thought, crack an eggshell, put it in your coffee grinds, fine. All right, so cheers, everyone. All right, I gotta close the refrigerator door. So, hydration nation, cheers everyone, drink some water. Oh my God, that's so good. All right, that's pretty dirty. All right, so let's get this off. And I'm just gonna put this right down. This is super hot water, it's 140 degrees, so it's cleaning everything. There you go. And I'm rinsing it out really good. I'm gonna do another. Let's switch it in. Nah, it's looking good. It's clear enough, good. All right, all done. Now, once this is done like this, now this weighs about 5 pounds. This is not a light one, it is glass. So that way it can get the temperature up to the right point. All right. And again, this is on sale this month. It's like 60 bucks off. So if I were you, I'd get one of these. You can make soup in here, sauces. We can make that nice cream in here. I'm gonna make that nice cream next week. We're gonna make the nice cream. Maybe I can make it this week if I find good bananas, like ripe bananas. And then just put it back on. It does have an on and off switch over here. There. And rinse this cap out because there's not really much in here. And I always let it air out until it's totally dry. And I'll put the lid right there. There. All done. All done with that one. See how quick and easy that was? So you can just plop, plop, fizz, fizz, put those 4 ingredients in there and make your own banana dessert. Banana chocolate dessert. All right, now we need to get on to the next one. And I got these 2 bowls. These are Pampered Chef bowls, okay? This is the large one. This is a small one. There's a medium one. I don't have the medium one. So we're gonna do our bananas again in here and put our liquid ingredients in there and then add in our dry ingredients, all right? Got all that, y'all? I miss a lot. No kidding, JFJ. I'm talking. I can't read comments and talk to you at the same time. But JFJ, you can do your own broadcast and let people, you can go back and scroll back and look at the comments too. So I do it at my time. I don't need to tell somebody, hey, you don't have to tell me, go back and scroll back. I always go back, as you know, for like the last, 6 years or so. I scroll back and I read almost every comment, all right? Unless it's like way out there. All right, so I stopped at Monica getting my hair long, yes. Aiden, we put on weight since we already read that one. So true, says Monica. Aiden says, have you given anything up for Lent? No, I haven't. Gained almost 20 pounds. I already read that one. I read this Hershey one. Monica's laughing a lot. She's on Weight Watchers. Yep, I'm tracking, having a tough time doing. I am too, Monica. I am having a tough time tracking. But you only have to track things that have points. Okay, drink more water, definitely. Maybe not this time. Otherwise, I'll be awake in the middle of the night, says Aiden. Unfortunately, I have gained 40 pounds, but I've decided on Ash Wednesday to start fixing my healthy meals. There you go, JFJ. Again, Jeff the chicken chipmunk. Funny name. All right, good job, JFJ, says Monica. I have to do better, says Monica. Yep. And let's see, he'll be right back. Yes, mix the eggshells with coffee grinds, then put on the plants. Yeah, and that's what they said, to get your your used coffee grinds and the things and put them on your plants. I can see bugs getting on mine on that one. Gotcha. So, no, I didn't miss it. I think I only missed less than 10 comments. What are we cooking tonight, says Katie? Katie, we already have a chocolate banana dessert in the oven. It has 4 ingredients. And now we're going to be doing my muffins, which are healthy muffins. I can make these, and it makes 12, or you can make 6 jumbo muffins. And the jumbo pan by Pampered Chef is free when you order $100, I think it is. You get one gadget, I think a spatula, for an order of $80. And if you get $150, you get the 2 items, the pan, the spatula, and free shipping when you order $150 with Pampered Chef this month of February. Okay, I don't know what March is yet. March has new items. We're going to talk about the new items. This is Kevin, band account. Kevin, the hipness factor. The hipness factor. Okay, I put dots between words so I can read them. Okay, not one word written together. Sweet Pea Leslie's in the house. Hey girl, how you doing? All right, so let's get going. We have to get this recipe going. I'm going to flip us over, and I will try to read your comments while I'm doing this. There you go. And flip the camera around. There we go. Back into the pot you go. So we already had bananas in here. We're just going to put the rest of the liquid ingredients in here. Why clean a bowl when we're using the same ingredients, right? So this is a really nasty banana, like really nasty. How nasty? Really nasty. All right, and then we got this other one that's not quite as ripe as that one is. And oh my gosh. Peel this banana. Get it out of there. Get it out. Okay, there. All right, let's put those bananas in the sink, or in the garbage. And we're going to add in that. I'm going to add in one let me see how much. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is new to my recipe. I thought I'd just give it a little more flavor. All right. And I can't get the cap on again. I don't know why. My cap doesn't want to go on. What is wrong with this cap? I must have the wrong cap on here. All right, there it goes. I got it. Okay. All right, next we're going to add in, I'm putting all the wet ingredients in first. So we have 1 cup of Greek yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt. And I need another scraper because this is the, love this one. I got a new one. I had the old ones, which were red, white, and blue. This one's a little bit harder to read, but it still does the job. It's the measure all. You measure liquids in here, or you measure goopy stuff, and then pop it out that way. All right. And I did a video on those earlier. They're red, white, and blue, but that's the new color for them. Let's see. Next, we're going to add in non-fat Greek yogurt, our bananas, 2 eggs. I found 1 egg. Where did my other egg go? 1 egg. 1 egg. I lost an egg. Oh, here it is. Stop looking. I found it. Okay. Make sure there's no shells get in there. 2 eggs. And the next thing we're going to add applesauce. You can make your own applesauce and use your own healthy applesauce, or you can get the one, this is unsweetened applesauce. Unsweetened. Don't use that sweetened stuff. You don't need no sugar in the applesauce. Okay. Comes out great. And that's 4 ounces, and this is another 4 ouncer. If it says 3.9, use the 3.9 once you're fine. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all are talking amongst each other. Alexis, I will say good night. Good night. And it's getting late here. Watch you. Okay, restaurant the replay on YouTube. Okay, thanks, Aiden. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Share out to a few of your friends. I appreciate that. There. Got it. All right. So we have Greek yogurt, banana, egg, applesauce, and vanilla. And that's all we need on our liquid ingredients. Got it. I'm going to put that on the side. We're going to get our dry ingredients ready. I am going to be putting in, it's 3 cups, which is 1.5 cups of regular oats. And then I have the ground up oats. Now, if you only have these, just put them in a blender and grind them up a little bit. That's all it is. All right, so 3 cups of oats. You can use all of one or mixture of both. It doesn't matter. It comes out the same. All right. Next, we're going to be using some cinnamon. And the cinnamon, I'm going to be using, let's do baking powder. Baking powder because it's white first. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. And bubble it off. 1 teaspoon. Now we have 3 teaspoons. Oops, where'd my lid go? 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. And I love cinnamon, so I like a lot of cinnamon. I don't mind if it's over cinnamon. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a little dash more. There you go. All right, and now I'm also going to need, we need a little bit more. I'm going to put a topping on 6 of them because this is where if you put the sugar, I'm using half the amount of the sugar. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of sugar to 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm only going to be putting them on 6 because this is the difference between 1 point and 2 points. Or 3 points, and it's a difference of 1 point basically. All right, so let's put that in there. And I am almost out of the cinnamon down there. I need more cinnamon, y'all. All right, and I'm going to put in a little bit of cinnamon plus. This is Pampered Chef's version of like apple pie spice and all that. And I need a half of a teaspoon. And this one has a lot of like corn cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, orange peel, cloves, and ginger in this one. This smells divine. All right, let's see. Good night, Aiden. We are making brownies, and we will have a great evening. And let's see what else we have. Oh, the Enrichables pea protein. And I forget how much I put in here. And I'm thinking it was almost a half a cup. But it was 12 scoops. Let me see if I can put them out. 1. Get it out, Alexis. 2, 3. 4. Okay, there's 4. I got a new bag, y'all. Let's get that one out. 4. We're up to 4. We need at least 6. At least 6. 4. No, we need 12. I need 12. I think I messed this one up. 12. We need 12. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this is pea protein by Pampered Chef. It doesn't taste like anything. I know when I used the vanilla by another brand, I had an aftertaste to it, and I didn't like it, so I gave it to my friend Brian, and he's having it with his smoothies. So, all right, so oats, baking powder, cinnamon plus enrichable pea protein is here, and that's it. And then we have in our topping, we have 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, if you're going to do it on all 12, then double this up to 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. All right, but I'm only going to put this on 6 of them because I don't want all the points. Although the topping is super good for 1 point. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hello there, John Paul. How you doing? I am doing well. Hello, Hypnus Factor. Is this better? What's better? What is better? This one here is a healthy recipe that I'm making. It's my own recipe, and I'm doubling the amount. This is for 6 cupcakes. You can make these cupcakes in the 1 cup prep bowls and put them in your air fryer. That works, but use cupcake liners because it really gets hard to get out of your. It's hard to clean them. So I'm going to be making this in the cupcake pan with liners. All right. So now we got everything prepped. We're going to get our bananas and mix them up. Back with this one. Do you remember me from Periscope? John Paul, I remember the name, but I don't remember if you broadcast it. Did you broadcast, John Paul? I remember the name. I don't remember what you broadcast. I'm from Manchester, England. Oh, yes. Okay. Manchester, that's where, oh my God, I forgot his name. Who's the other guy in Manchester that used to broadcast? Dale broadcast it over in Manchester, England. Do you remember Dale? There you go. I remembered his name. Oh my God. All right, let's mix this thing up all the way. That's right, Dale. You're not Dale, are you? Do you see Dale? Uh-oh, there's my timer. Alexa, turn the timer off. All right, I got 3 minutes. Alexa, turn the timer off. There you go. I'm trying to get that unripe banana mushed up in here. Don't worry if there's big pieces of banana. It works out well too. There you go. Once that happens, I will be on live once a week. What happens? That's right, Dale. I'm from Manchester. Remember? Yeah. Hello, beauty lady. Oh my God. Great to see all of you too. Okay. I need to hold this. Yeah, I live very close to Dale. Oh, well, tell him I said hello. Those were the days. Periscope was the days. Yeah. All right, that is very, very good. All right, that's great. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take the battery off first because this is a cordless mixer. And take this off, the guts of it. Now pop these babies out because we don't need these anymore. There we go. And go there. And now we got our dry ingredients. We're going to incorporate. It doesn't matter if you go wet to dry to wet, okay? But we do need to put in our 1 cup of grapes is going into our oat mixture. Just put it all in. We're going to mix it all up. We're going to need a big scraper. All right, I'm going to use a medium scraper for this one. All right, and just put this liquefied stuff right in. There we go. And we're going to mix this all up. Yeah, it's going to do some arm work here. There we go. Mix it all up. There. So, John, were you on any of Dale's broadcasts? Because I know we had a lot of visitors come on his broadcast. He used to cook all the time. It's me, Latanya. Hey, Latanya's in the house. Oh my God, y'all. All right, so that's Latanya up in Virginia. How are you kids, Latanya? Mom's doing great here. Bryce is doing good. Bryce is away at college. He's a senior. He should be graduating this year, but unfortunately he switched majors and he'll be graduating next December. So there we go with that. He gave up his biology for forest and wildlife or something. I don't know. He's probably going to go fight forest fires or save fish or something. I don't know what he's going to be doing. So we're going to mix this up. See how nice this is mixing up? It just mixed up really nicely all together. And again, this is my own recipe. I did not find this off of anybody. It started out with the Pampered Chef Green Monster Muffins. I hated them. They were like, yuck. And so I got that recipe and I started from scratch and I just started doing my own thing. Now, if you want, you can add blueberries in here. You can add any type of fruits or veggies. Yeah, you can have veggies in here even. All right. Alexa, stop the timer. All right, so I got to pull out my other chocolate thing I'm making in here. It's done. Should be done. Yeah. Ooh. All right. All right, it is done. And this was the chocolate banana. It is totally done. It's a little overdone, but the salt we put on it sort of separated it. So I'm not sure how we're going to like that. But this has to cool off, and you chill it in the refrigerator. I would take it off once it cools. I'll take it off and put it on another parchment so that, because it gets moisture on it. And hopefully we'll cool that off. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh, that is so good. This is so good. I love it. Oh my God. All right. We need to get the scoop. Big scoop. Big scoop. Okay. And all right. So now that we have this going on here, let's care everybody. My kids are doing well. Thanks. There you go. And your shrimp, the shrimp profile picture. Oh, chimp. Oh, the chimp. The chimp. I remember that. I can't remember that. Were you a troll? Were you a troll? The chimp. Were you a troll? Like, all right. Pampered Chef cupcake pan. We're going to be using some cupcake liners. Pick a color. They have these plastic things in between them. I think we're going to do yellow. Let's do some yellow ones. They're bright and chipper. All right. And 2, 3. Now, the paper sometimes sticks to them because there's no grease in the recipe whatsoever. There's no butter. There's no oil on them, but they still come. Still comes off. Just when it's cold, it comes off better. All right, this one looks like it's 2. All right, I'm gonna do the orange ones. There. And now I'm gonna have this for a snack tonight. There. All right. Put these back. Put those babies back. Okay. And we're gonna be using the Pampered Chef large scoop. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Next week is March, and March, Pampered Chef is coming out with an extra large. I'm getting that extra large one because I think I'll be doing fine. But this one does perfect for it. So you're going to get a good scoop of this and just put it in just like that. A good even scoop, okay? So that they all come out about the same portion size. That's a little bit too much. Like that. There. And here. That has to go there. Remind me I need to put that topping on 6 of them, okay? There. We'll put them on the yellow one. There. All right. And we have our oven still heated to 350 degrees. These are going to go in there for about 20 minutes. Until they're done. Now, if you don't fill them up quite as much, they might be done quicker. All right. But I like to overfill my muffins. I don't want to give you a little muffin that has nothing in it. I like them to look like they come from a bakery. All right. And the only way you can do on these muffins will not rise. So you can stack them as high as you want. Yeah. And now you can come back down and just tap it down just a little bit if you like. just to fill all the nooks and crannies down the bottom. Like that. That one. There. All right, now we're gonna go back and get another scoop. Another nice size scoop like this, and I'm gonna put it right on top, just like that. So now it's looking like you rather have an overfilled muffin than one that has nothing in it. Because when you get a muffin that looks like that, you're gonna say, I am not hungry. So you eat with our eyes, okay? We eat with all of our senses, believe it or not. We eat with our ears, because if we hear bacon sizzling, we know what's coming, right? We eat with our eyes because we can see it. We eat with our nose because we can smell it. Smelling good, all that cinnamon in there. And we also eat with our hands because you can feel the texture on it. All right, here. And right there. See, these are looking really nice. Then if I have any left over, and depending upon how big your grapes are, or if you add it more like veggie or fruit or veggies in here, you can add more on top, okay? And just add it, just a little drizzle, like a little mountain on top. I don't think I'm gonna have anything left over, y'all, because my bowl is coming down to the end here. Gotta mix some of this up. We missed a spot. All right, got a little bit more, okay? All right, slide it down. All right. Oh, I got 3 left. There we go. Let's get that off the back. I need 3. Yeah, this is going to be just enough. Wow, y'all. Most of the times I have, like, it's even higher than this. I wonder if I forgot anything. I know I didn't put apples in it. And let's get all this one out, because I need it all good to the last drop, right? All right, hold on. I am scraping my bowl because we definitely want to get all of this goodness into the thing and not down our drain. Right. Oh, you can just get in there. So good to the last drop. Last one, and my bowl is totally empty with that amount. And we just put that right in there. There we go. And this is where we can put our cinnamon. If you want, just the way it is 2 points. But when you add the brown sugar and cinnamon, it's going to add in a point to your thing, to your Weight Watchers. So I'm just going to put one on. Oops. Let's see, there we go. Put that one on. And it's probably about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon sugar, brown cinnamon sugar that's on here. And you can tap it in if you like. And a little bit more on this one. And again, I'm doing 6 with sugar, 6 without, okay? Because I know I'm going to eat, I usually eat 2 of these. And you can do the jumbo, make these in the jumbo muffin pan and just do 6. That will be fine too. And again, you can make these in the air fryer also. Using these 1 cup prep bowls, but put your liner in here. All right, let's see if I can get that one. There. All right, done. All right, voila. Look at that. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it that way. Let's see, I'm gonna put this up and we'll turn it around. You see the rise in them. Oh, I can't show you the rise because it's angled still. There you go. Just like that. And they will bake. They will not rise higher than what they are already. But we're going to put them right in the oven. And set the timer. Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And let's see. I can flip us around. And here I am. Thanks for tuning in with us. So we are making my healthy muffins. They have everything healthy in here. I mean, we have oatmeal. We have cinnamon. Cinnamon's great. We have the pea protein in here, Greek yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt, mashed bananas, eggs, unsweetened applesauce. If you want to chop up an apple, put an apple in there. If you want to put blueberries in there. I did up grapes. I put in 1 cup of grapes. Let me add in here 1 cup of grapes or 1 cup cut grapes. I don't have that on the recipe there, okay? Yeah, so and this is my workout outfit, and I was out walking around. It was a hot day today, y'all, with our hearts, because we feed the love when someone bakes for us. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila, these are really good muffins. If you're trying to lose weight and want something healthy and delicious that will keep you full longer because there's protein in here, and it just fills you up. It fills you up. You are not going to be hungry until lunchtime if you have it for breakfast. If you're having it as a snack, you're going to go all night long feeling full. All right. Hello, Jason the Who. How are you doing, Jason the Who? How is it different than your old muffins? You know, I think it says Mary May. This is the same muffin. This is the same muffin that I've made since I started making muffins way back on Periscope. So same darn muffin. Same muffin. Same recipe, everything. I still have to keep on looking up my own recipes because I sort of forget where I put them. The weather is hot. It was 84 degrees or 86 degrees today. Yeah, put the grapes in it because the raisins are too much in sugar, and the grapes don't hurt your sugar levels. All right, and we do have the chocolate banana thing here that we did up, and let's see if I can pull this out. I'm not sure if I can pull it out. Yeah, I can pull it out. I'm gonna put it on the lid. Okay, so this is the first recipe. You can look at the ingredients on YouTube, but this one here, once it cools down. 1/4 of this is like 2. I think 1/4 is 2 points for all that. And all it is really 2 ingredients. I added 4 bananas, 4 bananas, 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 4 scoops of the pea protein, and then I put a half a teaspoon of vanilla in here just to try it. Okay, and that is it. I'm going to cool that off. And one thing, the paper gets moist down here, so you're gonna have to change out your paper. I'm gonna move this over, air that out. All right, so that's it for right now, I think. I'm gonna come back later on and make my mom a dessert, okay? So I'm gonna go have dinner, and when I come back, my muffins will be all done. I'll show you the end results of the muffins, because I'm not sitting here for 30 minutes, all right? And Pampered Chef has some new items coming out next March 1st, whatever day that is. Is that Wednesday? So anyway, they have new things, and one of them is the extra large scoop, which I think I really need that one. And then, gosh, they have a standing mixer, y'all, and I honestly need to know, should I buy it or not? The only thing I want to make in it is bread, but do I need bread? Just saying. No, actually not a troll, okay? We got that. He used to be one of the foodies on the Periscope broadcast. Okay, let's see. Oops, I missed some. Let's see. I'm just reading it. I've added ground. Yeah, you can add ground flaxseed to your muffins, but you're gonna have to probably add points on that one too. And I just didn't want to get into the flaxseed or anything like that. I'm not. Yeah, I could see me eating that stuff and getting it cut. Everything gets caught in my teeth. Alexis, you make a note. You also add PC allspice blend to the muffin mix. Yeah, I did do the cinnamon and the cinnamon plus, the Pampered Chef cinnamon plus. I did a little bit of this because it just gives it to the next level. And all the products you see me making with tonight are all available for sale. All of them. The link is in my profile, or just message me. The link in my profile will send you to my link tree, and way at the bottom says send Alexis an email. All right. Oh, you want to get it too, Latanya, but is it worth it? It's like $230 with all the other little things. So I'm like, I really don't have the money, and my the restaurant that I'm working at is eliminating the lunch right now until they find a chef. So I'm going to be out of work for a while. So I really need to be wise on my money right now. So I'm like, ugh. So anyway, you look great, Alexis. It was a wonderful yeah, thanks. Same here. I'll probably be live again. Let me say it is 6:30. Probably in an hour, I'm going to be live. I got to go eat something because otherwise I'm going to be starving to death. And I don't want to. The only thing I ate was that sandwich today, and apple and peanut butter. Oh, and by the way, I've been Shiny Hippie from Periscope is having a messenger chat with us since yesterday. I'm like, hey, there's Shiny Hippie. How you doing? So anyway, that's it for right now. Come back in about an hour, and I will show you the. And I did not take any pictures of this stuff. I always want to talk, like take pictures while I'm doing this so I can do a short video. Just doesn't work out, does it? Yeah, that makes it, especially if you don't know. Yeah, I know. And I really want it. The only thing I really want it for is to make bread. Does a $200 item, and it's $400 for y'all, unless you're a host in March, you can get it for 160 bucks. See you later, Mary. So anyway, we're gonna be making some apple turnovers in about an hour for my mom, and I'll come back live, and hopefully I'll be a little bit more put together. I feel like a sweaty mess here. So thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your time. We have our muffins in the oven. We got the chocolate thing. This will be uploaded over to YouTube. Thanks for watching to the end, and I will see you. Sheila says, Sheila Bear, grind flaxseed down in a coffee, or I don't have a coffee grinder, believe it or not, a little tiny one besides that big one there, and I'm not going to do that. You got to make more. Oh, I know, that's what I think, Tanya, too. I'm like, what am I going to make with it? And I have no countertop, no space. I'm like PC'd out over here with all the PC I have. I can't find it. I'm like, where am I going to put it? The problems we have. Shiny, okay, tell her I said hello and we miss her. There you go, JFJ. So yeah, she's over on Messenger right now trying to get, I think there's about 20 of us on there. So anyway, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you in about an hour. Hopefully I have to make my mom her apple turnovers. She really wants them. All right. So thanks for coming in. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.